Hello, welcome to Testimony Tuesday. I am Minister Jacquese Pruitt, and I want to share with you all on this day on how the Lord is a mind keeper. In the year of 2018, I lost many relatives between uncles and cousins. I lost them. And it was really a rough year for me because it seemed as if every Saturday I was burying an uncle, I was burying a cousin, I was seeing the same people every Saturday. That would it seem as if to me. Then I begin to question God. Okay, God, you said in your word that you won't put no more on me than I could bear. You said in your word that you won't put no more on me than I could bear. But right now, you're really not standing up to your word. And then I said, okay, God, now I know that you are too wise to make any mistakes and you are too just to do any wrong. I said, now, God, you are doing too wrong now. I said, God, you're doing too wrong. I said, God, you are doing too wrong. And because of the deaths that constantly began to happen in my family, I got mentally distracted from the will of God. Amen. And there come times in our lives where we will get distracted from the will of God, whether mentally, physically, you name it, we tend to get distracted from the will of God. And that year 2018, I got so distracted from the will of God mentally. Then God spoke to me after questioning Him and worrying Him. He spoke to me. He said, just like I told Jeremiah. He said, now I'm telling you. He said, before I placed you in your mother's womb, and before I formed you in your belly, he told me, he said, I called you, I chose you, and I anointed you. I set you aside so I could use you for my glory. And he said, in order for me to use you as for my glory, I have to take you through tests. Because before we could have a testimony, we gotta go through a test. You cannot give a testimony without going through a test. So he tested me. 2018 was my testing year, and God tested me. But I want to encourage you all that may be watching this broadcast that this year, 2020, you are being tested financially, spiritually, physically. You're being tested because of this COVID-19, this coronavirus, this pandemic, whatever you want to say it is, we're being tested. But I want to encourage you to keep your mind stayed on Jesus. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. And for the year of 2018, I had to really keep my mind on Jesus because I'm telling y'all, if I was to get so far gone and get my mind totally off Jesus, I would not be in the right stage of mind that I am in now. But I want to tell you that just like Isaiah the prophet said in Isaiah the 26th chapter and the 3rd verse, that he will keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on him. I want to encourage somebody that may be watching this live broadcast today, tonight, this evening, whenever you watch it. Keep your mind on Jesus. Keep your mind on Jesus, and He will keep you in perfect peace. He will not allow any hurt, harm, or danger to come upon you. Why? Because your mind is stayed on Jesus.